What's up, Pineapples? Welcome back to my channel. I am here to answer questions, to respond to comments. I am here for it all. Honestly, didn't know that so many people were going to be curious about, Lizzy, what were the 2 items? But then again, I guess my ass would be curious too. If you haven't seen my last video, I did a whole video explaining what has been going on in my life, things that I have been dealing with, things that have happened. Here to be the raw Lizzy. Now, one thing I want to say is thank you so much for all the comments and feedback. I'm totally here for it. I'm excited how excited you are. Yes, let's take on this new fresh start. I feel like this is a clean slate and let's do the damn thing, okay? So we're gonna be playing with some music. Bad and bougie. Okay, so I'm gonna be playing with some Bad and Bougie makeup. I got the Dior Face and Body Foundation. I got the viral Charlotte Tilbury Glow, all that. I'm going to show you all different products I've been trying out that are new or like getting viral, or also products I haven't tried out. Like I haven't tried this Yves Saint Laurent Tous Eclat Radiant Touch. Let's see if it's good. I'm going to start off with the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Power Primer. I love this stuff. It makes my skin very smooth and soft and velvety. It's one of those products that if you were very lazy and you did not do any, let's get some. If you did not put any skincare, okay, what's going on? There we go. If you did not put any skincare and you just put on this, you're good to go. Some days I have those times where I just don't want to put on anything. I'm very lazy. What I like to do is put on the Tatcha Canvas, and I just opened this up just like a couple weeks ago. I just like putting that in my hole right here where I used to have my nose pierced, which I almost felt like just piercing again for shits and giggles, but I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do it. I don't know what I was thinking, like when I got it done so long ago, I thought, oh, okay, well, it'll heal. I just still have a hole. So it kind of like bothers me. So I'm like, should I just pierce it for fun? Who knows? Well, I thought I have Laneige gloss here, but I'll use this one. I like it because there's an L, and it is a Laneige gloss, or lip mask, and this is a lip treatment balm. I just like it because there's an L, so I like to pretend like they made a balm around me, even though they didn't. But you know, sometimes we just got to be our biggest fan where we got to believe in shit like that. So yeah, we're going to go into brows. I think that lighting is a little bit better because I was looking at it and I was looking a little bit washed out. I self-tanned the other day. Huda Beauty Micro Pencil. This one is in Rich Brown. I've been obsessed with this pencil because it's so small. Look at that. It's so tiny. But I actually really love it because it's really nice and precise and it lasts a long time. So this has just been my go-to pencil. So let's address the comments. First off, I want to say thank you for all the love to my mom. That was a video I just had to get off my chest. I told like my friends, I said, if I were to just go and move on and just start making videos like nothing is happening, like nothing is going on, or I haven't had huge changes, that would make me super mental in the sense of I'm living a lie, and I cannot live a lie. That is one of the things I cannot do. I've been honest on my channel for so long. You guys have known everything that has pretty much happened, like a good amount of it. Obviously not every little specific or certain details, because I can't just, just give it all to you. Obviously, we all have our own personal lives. Just really thankful for the positive feedback I received. I want to say thank you so much because I needed that day. I really needed that day to see all those comments. I needed that day to process everything and just literally feel free. I almost felt like I just freed my nipple. Like I felt like I just ran in the streets like flashing everybody. So that's the best way I can describe it. I just felt really liberated and free. My heart goes out to all of you who have had a story, connection, or are currently going through it. And that's another reason why I wanted to say it, and that's why I say a lot of things with you guys, because I know a lot of us are all going through similar situations. And it feels good when you know that other people on this world can resonate with you and truly understand, because it's very different at the end of the day when you have someone listening to you or trying to give you advice and they're going through nothing of the sort, not even close to it or hitting the tip of the iceberg. And it can be frustrating. Obviously, like it's not their fault, but it does feel good when you can talk to someone or relate to someone that you feel comfortable with, or in this case, you watch me, whatever, if you feel that connection, which I hope you do, because I'm a very genuine person, that I care. And I want people to feel like, hey, you are not alone. And a lot of us are not alone. So again, I just want to send all my love out to all of you guys. Prayers to all your family, to your grandpas, grandmas, moms, dads, everybody who, aunts, uncles, everybody who has gone through it. Do I have some sort of reflection? I don't know. We're going to have to deal with it. Also, a lot of people said something that I'm pretty guilty of, and I don't give myself enough credit. I'm someone where no matter what I have done, what I have accomplished, what I have, anything in my life, I completely downplay everything. I feel like, and this might be a shock to some of you because, like I said, I want to be raw and real. I've had moments where I'm like, I feel like a loser, even though I've done like a lot and I've done good and all these things. I still don't feel like complete, or I feel like it's nothing. And I never give myself time to truly celebrate myself or congratulate. And I compare it to the sense of, if you ever thought about this, because one time I was like listening to some girl talk about self-confidence and all that, and she was talking about how when you compliment someone, say, oh my gosh, you look so beautiful, and it's so quick for someone to say, oh, it's my makeup, or oh, no, like you can't accept it, when it's like, yeah, thank you, like, thank you, that really means a lot. Like, and in your head you should be like, yeah, I am beautiful, and you should accept it. It's like one of those where like you can't accept anything that you have done in your life. Like it just looks like nothing. You know, even my friend, like she's always telling me, damn, like you really need to like celebrate yourself. Like, come on. And you should really own everything you have done, accomplished, done behind the scenes, all these things and good deeds I've done. And to me, it's just like, it's not good enough. And I will get out of that. And I realize that. Let's clean this bit up. I'm going to use a Tarte Shape Tape. I don't know what brush. I think this is like a random BH brush. I have a giveaway that's going to be coming up soon. And I have all these BH Pro brushes that are just sitting in my closet, which is very silly. And I have a giveaway that's going to be coming up, and you're going to get an entire set with a ton of makeup. I'm going to do like a reel. I thought it would be cool if I just like lift up all the products and pack them for you as like the giveaway video. So I'm going to be filming that soon on my to-do list. Promise it'll happen. Boop, 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 boop. And we're going to prime. So let's go to the first comment. And I kind of debated like, should I show comments or whatever? But it's like, it's a public forum. Like, I know people are like, oh, I can't believe you showed her name or whatever, all these things. But it's like, if you comment publicly, it's public. It's on YouTube. Like, just like how this video is just out there, your comments are out there. Like, I don't know. If you can't say it to someone's face in person, then maybe you shouldn't be commenting it. I said it. But none of my comments were bad. There was only one where I was kind of like, anyways. There was like one or two kind of, but nothing like bad, which I was very happy for. But honestly, I don't have 8 whole subscribers, which I'm very thankful for. I'm just gonna set with the Lawless Beauty Translucent. But yeah, you guys are honestly so amazing. I'm very respectful, and you guys know the deal. So first comment, I was very excited because Dulce Candy commented on my video on her other channel, Sweet Soul by Dulce Candy. And when she first DM'd me on Instagram, I probably like shat myself. I didn't admit this to her, so I just want to say it on camera. I saw her at the Urban Decay event when they had Lizzo, and it was like a little mini concert, and I saw her and I about died because I've never seen her in person. And I was like, oh my gosh, she is so cute. She's so beautiful. She's so tiny in person, and I'm like 5'9" and thick, and I had like tall ass heels. I mean, I love how tall I am. I love like all of that, but sometimes you're just like, oh, I feel like a big giant going over to someone. And I got really nervous, and I was out of it, and I've been kind of like that. Like I'm very extroverted. I'm an omnivert, so it's like very different. And sometimes when you're like with all these other influencers, it gets very overwhelming. You're just like, oh, it's just so much. And so then I didn't say hi, and I want to kick myself in the butt for not saying hi, and it's so dumb. She made a very sweet comment. So, hey girl, I love you. Like, her soul is just beaming of just happiness and love throughout. She's just amazing. I'm gonna also be eating grapes because I just, you know, sometimes you just need a good grape. She said, I would say keep everything in one channel and create a playlist. That's what I've done, and it's worked for me. We just want you in all dimensions. Pure by Nabella. Palette, I still haven't gotten a chance to open it up. It says self-love is the best love, and I love Nabella. She's so sweet. We did something with like PetSmart or Petco, I can't remember, in New York, and that was the first time I met her, and she was the sweetest. I love how it just like goes back. You know how the ones are kind of like tough and it's like, can I crank it back or not? And then you do, and then rip, and then you broke it. Ooh. So there's blushes, some highlights, some bronze shades. Masala Sunset, I think that's a blush, but I'm going to use it as an eyeshadow. Going back to Dulce's comment, so that's in regards to, I asked her in the last video, what should I do? Should I just keep everything on one channel? Do you want me to separate it? I have no clue what to do, and a lot of you gave me that feedback. Keep it on one channel, and it was so funny because the comments were like, keep your shit on one channel, like someone quoted, because I was like, where do I put my shit? Where should I put it? So lots of you were quoting me with shit like, put your shit all on one channel. So I'm going to put it on one channel. I'm going to do vlogs, cooking, lifestyle, hauls, clean with me, Q&As, everything on here. And a lot of you made a good point. It's just so much easier to find me. I'm in one place. And then someone else made a comment saying whatever someone wants to watch, they can pick and choose, and it'll just make it easy. Just make the playlist. So I'm going to make playlists. Don't have any, so I'm going to start from scratch, and I'll do like get ready with me's. I'll put clean with me's, Q&As, clothing haul, try-ons. As I make those videos, then I'll see what category fits them, obviously. Golden shade. Ooh, it's like golden bronze. Very, very pretty. I'm not going to get rid of my vlog channel. It has so many beautiful memories of Glenn and I and my mom and my family and all of that. All the trips we have gone on. So I don't want to lose any. Ew, I have like butthole lip. I'm so sorry. I was literally on FaceTime with my friend. I was like, I don't want to get rid of my vlog channel at all. I think I'll still post on there. I'm not sure exactly what, because I don't really want to put mukbangs on my regular channel. That just might be my super casual, like, hey, I'm just going to eat. Let's just like eat and chat. Go into the star of the show, which is going to be the Dior Backstage foundation. This is face and body. It's supposed to be like waterproof, transfer proof. If you want to be a model, this is the foundation that they wear on the runway. Okay. So when I first got it, I did my unboxing, and you could see it on my Instagram, and it was my first time. Why does my throat get so dry? First time trying on Dior makeup, and also making a makeup purchase on Dior. So I'm just going to take this. Let me get a brush. I'm just going to use this flat top kabuki from Sigma. Right here, they're gold edition, obviously limited edition. So I saw some unboxings, and I'm just going to place a couple drops. Well, let's do it on this side because I have some sun damage right here, and I don't know what happened here, but I picked up my face and now I have a scab, and I keep picking at it and it kind of hurts. So now I'm just going to like leave it alone. Chester is very annoying. Just so you can see, there's 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop right there. And I'm in the shade 3N. I saw all these unboxings and it just looks so beautiful. So I made my first order. I was like, you know, sometimes it's not even worth, hold on, let me close this. Sometimes it's not even worth, what does that reflect? Oh, it's from my other window. I have to leave my window open. It's not even worth like the Ulta points, the Sephora points, all of that. Let's just try it out. I always drop something. I barely put any foundation, but it's very natural. But what's really great is if you just add a little bit more, just that, it has pretty decent coverage because then you can pat it. I will say I've been using it with a sponge every time and I love it. So this is my first time using it with a brush. I prefer a sponge. I think the coverage looks better, but let's go for it. But I did an unboxing and it was just the most beautiful packaging. If you ever want to have like a luxurious experience, I totally recommend ordering from Dior because it was so freaking nice. Packaging was grade A. It was like you were unboxing a luxury handbag, and you can find coupon codes. You just got to search for them, because in my video, look how cute. I got this little mini Miss Dior perfume. How adorable. Also, I did my own nails. I have like these really cool jewels, and I'm so sad because I just lost one yesterday, but it's like so sparkly in person, but I got too lazy to put one on for the video. Just has like the most beautiful, like glowy, soft focus finish where it's almost one of those foundations that you don't have to set. I definitely recommend starting with very little product. Makes your skin look very effortless, very model-like. I'm like, yes, I'm ready for the runway. Let's go. So I've been wearing it for the past, I would say 3 weeks, like off and on. and I love it. I never thought I would fall into the hype for like super expensive bougie foundations, but this one completely stole my heart because it just blends in so beautifully. It has a great amount of range of shade, and I love the way how it just finishes. It's not like you have to necessarily set it completely. It's just, oh, look at that. The sun coming through because I'm a shining star. But it just has the most beautiful soft focus finish. Okay, so now let's try this Touche Eclat. Let's go into 5 because, okay, I did click it because I remember I was trying to find one that would match me. Let's see. That looks like it'd be like my skin tone. So let's just go like that. This is an old sponge, but it's okay. Let's just dab it right there to see the coverage. But I think this is more like a brightening concealer. So let's go in with 4. Maybe this will be more like a corrector for me. Okay, so what everybody wants to know, what were the 2 items? So the 2 items that were inside of our house were 2 plants that were not ours. They were from someone else who has passed away, and they were in their house. Obviously, when you pass away, there's a lot of feelings of emotions where if you are suffering or anything like that, there's a whole mix of emotions of you're scared, you're nervous, you may really be upset with why me at life or whatever, or just be angry. So that's what I'll say. And they were not ours. They were placed into our house. And I said on 4 different like occasions, I just have a feeling. And like I said, I get like these hunches. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch that other video. But I get like these intuitions of things like there's something about it. Like I just feel very uneasy. So this is just basically like a my under eyes are just better than yours. Like if you want to look like natural, this is like the no makeup. But I'm just going to go in with like a little bit of Tarte, which I have been just doing dots like that. 1, 2, 3. Because I was like going way too wild. And it was just looking way too cakey. And I'm like, why do my under eyes always crease? Like, what's going on? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you think they wouldn't with all those layers of makeup that you're placing? Duh. So now I've just been doing very light. And it looks good. It looks good. It really looks good. So I've just been dotting it out. There's energy that just accumulates. And it is a thing. Someone said like things and all that do not have energy. What was the comment? Because I believe in part of the comment. But like I said, this is like we're adults. You know what I mean? Like I'm allowed to say my opinion just like how everybody else is. It said the energy that everyone talks about is not energy, it's a spirit. The universe doesn't speak, nor do things have energy. The items you remove, were they gifts? They were not gifts. If they were gifts, they could have come from someone who practices witchcraft and it came cursed. People are getting involved with the cult more now. I will say I don't agree with the whole things don't have energy, because I think everything does have energy. Everything around us has energy. Like everything is energy. I personally do feel people's energy. I do. And it's just, like I said, it's just something that's in me. It's something that I can't explain. And there's no reason for me to lie about this kind of crap or anything like that. It's just like, this is my experience, and I'm not going to like say, oh, okay, like I don't feel, no, I do. And I feel like objects definitely do have energy. I think places definitely do have energy, because it's everything that people just leave behind, or what has happened, or things and events that have happened. Whether you believe it or not, like at the end of the day, like I said, you can't please everybody, and that's it. But no one is going to tell me any different, because these are my experiences. If someone gets up with a breakup, or whatever, and they're like, you move on, you're not sad. It's like, you can't tell them that they're not sad. That wasn't you in the breakup. So you weren't experiencing all those things. So kind of like that. There's an example. At the end of the day, it's like we have a brand new house. It feels so clear. It feels so light. It's not heavy and thick. I will tell you right now that I would wake up struggling to wake up. And I'm a morning person. I'm like, hello, good morning. It has been so long since I have been able to fully wake up nice, bright, and early with energy. And I have just been like, I'm like a slug. Like, it was so thick. I felt just so lethargic and whatever. It was just not it. And literally, like I said, it's like a brand new house. Ever since we got rid of those 2 plants, I have been waking up between 5 and 5:30, obviously like time change. But I'm always a morning person between 6 and 6:30. So my body's been waking up 5:30, and I'm like excited for the day. I will tell you, that has not happened to me for the longest. And another thing that has unfortunately not happened for me is dreams. I haven't had a true dream in so long, and it really sucks. It sucks to wake up with anxiety. It sucks to wake up with sadness, or just feeling like, oh, I don't want to start the day, like I'm done, you know. And it really sucks to feel like that when you know you shouldn't feel that way, and you know you should feel blessed, or you should feel a certain way. And ever since we removed that, that same night, I had my very first dream, and I had the most beautiful dream that I was in the ocean swimming with no fear, and deep into the ocean I was swimming with turtles. And I woke up and I told Glenn, oh my gosh, I had my first dream. And I can't even tell you the last time I had a dream. I remember I used to have dreams where it's like, oh, I wish I can go back to sleep and I could start the dream again. Have you ever had something like that happen to you where like, damn, I wanted to finish it. It was so beautiful. I can't tell you when the last time that has happened. I've had nothing but nightmares, nothing but waking up in terror, feeling like I'm just waking up like full, just anxiety, just fear, everything that's horrible. That's how I've been waking up, and that's how I start my mornings. And it's really shitty to feel like that. So then I had another dream the next night, and I said, no way. And I had another dream last night. My second dream was very beautiful. It was my mom. She came to our house and she surprised Glenn and I. She's like, hi, surprise. I came from San Francisco. I was like, oh my gosh. And it was like a beautiful dream where we were like all hanging out by the pool. Like, how can you explain that? I haven't had dreams in forever. So it is like, it's definitely a thing. So I want to maybe alleviate eyeliner. Or should I just do a little wing? Let me just do a little wing. Be right back. I'm so weak. I need a wing. So I want to try this out because I did a Charlotte Tilbury order and I wanted to try this out and I don't see the shit in here. Wait, I swear. No. Oh. Okay, so I made a Charlotte Tilbury order. A Charlotte Tilbury order. Here's Pillow Talk push-up lashes. Oh, whoa. Lots of teeth, nice and long. Curl my lash, or no, let's not, because I'm actually someone where I curl them after. I know it's bad, blah, 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 whatever. It's fine. It's okay. So let's start placing this. I like rarely use sample mascaras. I don't know. I kind of want to now. Ooh, it's very black. I think if I had like a stronger handle, I think I would be able to separate these a little bit more. It's hard for me to explain some things because like I said, I know some people aren't going to believe me or they think it's something else. I'm honestly here not to like argue with anybody at the end of the day. Like there's no point for it. But I'm just here just to say my experience and what happened. I would feel a thick air in our house as well. Like you're just walking through quicksand and just dragging through like a zombie. What I told Glenn, I said, it feels like you're lifting 20-pound weights, then you're lifting 15, then 10, and now you got to the 5 and it's like so light, you know, when you're doing like a superset at the gym or whatever. That's how it feels. It feels so nice and light. And I had a lot of things happening. Everything had a spiral downfall. So nothing was going my way, also for Glenn, but a lot for me, like everything, like no matter what. And I'm someone where it's like life has problems, life has issues. And I've always been one to like say life is hard, life is not perfect. And I'll get to that because I have a comment that I wanted to respond to. And a lot of shit was happening where it's almost like I had to ask one of my friends, like I asked my best friend, I was like, okay, you know, everything that has been happening for years now of so much stuff. Is this normal? Is this, and she even said, she's like, you know, I'm going to be straight up with you. You guys deal with a lot of shit. And I have never, it's just like ongoing, like you guys can't get a break. And with social media, obviously you're not going to see everything and we're not going to like show every little moment. And when you are on social media, you don't post all your sad things or whatever, maybe for memory of someone or someone you just want to pray for, or, you know, certain things. Yeah, I can understand. But you're not like posting, this happened, you know, it's just not a thing. No one wants to post all that and relive all that. Super transparent with you guys and realistic. And I've said a lot, especially like on my Instagram and other things. And I've done videos and talked about like things that are happening. Maybe not like down to the nitty gritty, but where you get the grip, like you get the concept. And so she was just like, yeah, you guys have kind of been going through like a lot of stuff for quite a few years. And we have very beautiful moments where it almost just seems like, oh my gosh, this is so nice. Like it feels almost too perfect, you know, and you have like those moments. But then we've had so many moments where it's like, I'm talking about weeks of just BS. And I'm like, why? Like, why? You know, everything has been going pretty smooth. I mean, despite like, you know, things happening with health of my mom and other issues or whatever, Glenn and I have been dealing with like real life stuff, you know what I mean? That doesn't get to me because I know that is life totally for sure. But like other things have been just kind of rolling along where it's actually flowing forward as opposed to like one step forward, three steps back. Because that's how I feel like a lot of things have been with us. We move one step forward and then we're three back. And it's like you can never catch up. There's always something happening. Nothing ever, it's just like, man, how much bad luck or whatever you want to say can happen. There's only so much I can put online and you guys know that. I did receive a comment that I wanted to touch base on because like I said, I was kind of like, oh really? Because I honestly didn't agree and there's nothing wrong with that either, but I just want to touch base on it. Someone said, I've been watching your channel on and off for years. As a viewer, when I'm in a difficult part of my life, your channel can come off as too bubbly, perfect, and almost too kiddie. Hope you don't take this the wrong way. I totally didn't. I'm looking forward to your more raw Lizzy. I enjoy a variety of videos, vlogs, cooking mukbangs, more lifestyle overall. I was a little bit surprised because I feel like I'm a channel where I'm very transparent, and Glenn and I have been going through a lot of stuff. I think it's coming up like 4 years we've been dealing with a lot, and this is like with deaths and life stuff, not just like, oh man, this happened, like just something so simple, you know, like real life stuff. So I was kind of surprised because I feel like I'm the one that's like far from like ever making myself look like perfect. And especially when I like come on the channel looking kind of crusty with greasy hair, like I'm never prim and proper. I don't come in looking like my whole life and house are perfect as compared to other vloggers. So I was kind of surprised with the whole perfect life. But then again, you know, some people's definition is totally different. For bubbly, I don't want to film when I'm sad. I don't want to be a sad person. I want to be like happy. And I definitely am. I'm a big time goofball. Like when I'm like, you know me and all that, I'm like a jokester. Like I love to joke. I love to be bubbly. Like I don't want to be sad. I'm not very like monotone or like a neutral. Like I have like, everybody has their own moments, but like I want to be happy, you know? And I want to be bubbly. Like I'd rather see like a happy video than like always someone like being sad. I don't know. And I don't see myself as like too bubbly, but like I want to be happy. And then also with the almost too kiddie, and I don't think I'm too kiddie. Like I don't really talk about Disney on here. I don't really, and I'm a kid at heart though, I will say that. So I have this Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Beauty Light Wand in Pinkgasm, very similar to Orgasm, obviously. So this is only my third time using this, and I will say my only gripe is that it seems like I've used almost all of it because, okay, now the air is all up here. Okay, here, I'll just, I don't want to squeeze it out, but it's almost like I've been using this for months, and it was like that on the first try, so I was kind of sad. Damn, this thing has been sold out. It's very pricey and expensive. Now a lot of product came out, but I'm just going to tap this right here. Just do 2, 1, 2. It seems like a lot of product came out. This is the first time I actually officially shut it off, so maybe I just want it to go down. I will say it's a very beautiful product. It blends out so easy. It's almost like goof proof. Like you cannot mess it up. It's the most beautiful pink. I just wish there was more product because I feel like I don't know, maybe my bottle was off and it got a little gypped because it felt way too empty for the price too. I want to go in store and check one out again, but look how beautiful and easy it was just to blend that out. I absolutely love it. And I want to know if they have another color that's a little bit deeper. I feel like they have like a coral one. This one's more like on the pinky side. I never want to come off as too perfect. I always talk about how life is hard and we just have to get through it. Like, so I'm sorry you feel that way. But then here's like a perfect example. Like, again, like you can't please everybody, and she does enjoy some of my content, so it's like whatever you want to pick and choose to watch, that's great. And then she said whenever she's going through something, like she finds that my channel is too perfect or I'm too bubbly, and then that's another difference in people. Like when I feel down, I don't want to like look at sad stuff since I'm already sad or I'm going through something. I like to look at like happy things because it puts me in a good mood. And at the end of the day, like you just pick and choose what you want to watch. And I'm here to just give variety now. It's so hard to please everybody. It's a really hard thing to do. It will never be done, even if you're not even on social media and you're just with like your everyday life and partner or whoever or friends and family. So I'm using this Maybelline Fiber volumizer. I bought like about 15. Now I'm down to like, I think maybe 4 or 5, and you can get it on Amazon. They discontinued this product a long time ago, but I've been using it for all these years because I love it and I feel like it fluffs up the brow so nice, and I don't know why it's not still in because it didn't last too long on the market, but when I discovered it, I was like, whoa, it actually fluffs my brow, gives me hairs. I have butthole lip again. So sorry. That's so gross. I hate seeing that. Let's see another comment. Okay, Caroline Rose. I noticed you're never really engaging in the comment section, not trying to criticize, but just an observation over time. Oh, I 100% agree with you on that. And what's so funny is when she commented that, I almost wanted to say, hey, check out the previous video, because I totally recognize that. And it's really hard when you're doing everything on your own while taking care of your mom and trying to... trying to be a wife and have a normal life, and then you do everything on social media. There's so many damn platforms, you guys. It's very hard to keep up. I don't get help with anything. I do everything on my own. And there's like a lot of people that will like have people help and all that. Not even going to lie, at one point I told my niece, hey, can I hire you? I want you to help do my Instagram, because if you don't know, people will have people run their Instagrams. It's definitely a thing. People help comment and like and all that. So I had her do it for 1 month, and I honestly felt like shit. It was so off, and I told her, I was like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to like not have you do it, because it just felt so wrong. Like, I was not genuine. The comments weren't from me. The likings weren't from me. I'm someone where I have like a big heart, so it's like I can't do that, because when you have social media like YouTube and Instagram, I have so many personal DMs. Like, I have a lot of close relationships with a lot of you, so I find like I'm more personal on Instagram. But I definitely want to set designated days for commenting, because I was the other day, because I said, I'm on a new path. I'm really excited. I'm more clear-minded. Boom. I'm going to respond to people's comments no matter what now. It's never been a top priority on YouTube, and I'll be 100% honest, just because at the end of the day, I like to have a balance of social media. I'm one of those people where I always say, how have I even been like on social media? Because I find that a lot of influencers I've met some, they're on 24/7 on the phone, and I can't do that. I have to live my life. I have to have my own sanity. I got real life stuff to deal with, and everybody's in different situations, so it's like I can't do it. So I want to say I'm sorry to anybody who I didn't comment to. I mean, I would comment like on videos. It's not like I had like 0, but I definitely know your girl needs improvement in that, and I totally get it. So I agree, Caroline, and it was so funny. I saw that because I was like, oh, I commented yesterday on people's comments on the video before. I was like, can you look at those? But I didn't comment, and I didn't comment on any of those from the previous video because there was like over 400 comments. So I was like, that's a lot of comments, and like some of them are so long, and so I feel like if I write a short comment, that's like super effing rude. I'm gonna make a whole video, so there you go. So I'm gonna address everything here. So thank you if you commented though. I see them. It's just sometimes like I just need to have like, and I'm pretty sure you guys understand, like with social media, you guys cannot be on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, all these different platforms 24/7. You guys need to like live in real life too, right? Just because it's not good to be on the phone 24/7 or just looking at this stuff 24/7, or else you're not living. You gotta live. You have to live your life, which I find so important. Let's set the under eye. I've been enjoying the Lawless Translucent, and I'm going to show you what I've been enjoying with it. Oh, where is she? Where is she? Little dirty girl. Okay. Tati Beauty's sponge. Yes, I've been using this. I'm really sad that she discontinued her line. I was really looking forward to her makeup because I bought her palette and I did do a giveaway with it. I didn't follow all the story because at that time I had a lot of stuff going on, but you know, I wasn't like paying attention to other people's stuff because I was living my own stuff. I was like really sad. I really was. I was like, damn, I really thought she could have done good. And I'm a little surprised she didn't continue because I think there was an issue with her partner or something, but I really love it for setting underneath the eyes. Fenty Beauty powder, the Profilter, just set. Feels so nice and light. I don't want to brighten on my blush. It looks a little bit dull, right? I'm just going to go into the shade that I use on my eyes, and let's just brighten up this blush because I will say it is a little bit light for me. Let's see what Shona looks like. It's a little bit too, oh no, I can do a mixture, right? That, and then let's do her last name, Noor, right there. Okay, so I have a comment from Danielle, and she said, I totally understand about the energy thing and having intuition and going through those weird things you can't explain. I've always gotten it through dreams and feelings as well. I'm glad you are open about it. Sending love to you and your mom. Thank you. I know this has got to be hard. It's been very, very hard. I am not even gonna lie about that. In regards to like the whole energy thing, we can go back to it because people wanted to know my experiences, and I can do like a video from being a child. I will tell you, I have been playing with energy. And I can literally, and I'm going to be just open and transparent. And if you think I'm weird, that's fine. I can't please everybody. And this is all about like my new, I'm just going to say what I want to say. Let's go into a lippy though. I've been loving these NARS Air Matte lip colors. There's Dulce Vita and Shag. This one is Dulce Vita. They look pretty similar, but you can tell a difference. Here's Dulce Vita, and then this one is Shag. There you go. So when I was a kid and I would lay down in bed, I shared the bedroom with my grandparents because they're the ones who raised me. And I used to lay down and literally I could see different lights I could bring. And I'm going to touch base into it because you're like, what? I can see a bunch of lights. Like I'll go like this with my hand and I could still currently do it. I know you're like, what the hell? I'm telling you. Okay, let's move forward. And I can bring my hand over, and if I use my mind, I'll start seeing red. I can bring blue. I can bring green. I can bring, the other day I saw like a really beautiful, like bright, almost lilac purple pink, which I haven't brought before. And I was like, whoa. And it may sound different. And if you don't get it, that's fine. And it's like, they're like circling all over. And it's like I can see the world almost like in static if I truly concentrate everywhere. I guess I'm saying it. And when I was a kid, my mom would say, Elizabeth, go to sleep. Stop waving your hand in the air. And she would tell me that. She's like, it's time to go to bed. Like after a while, because she would see me like waving my hand. So then I'm like, oh, okay, you know, and I'd go underneath the covers and then I'd start waving my hand or like bringing them underneath the covers. And I did that for so many years. And I'm a kid, I'm innocent. So to me, I never said anything, but I just thought it was normal. You know how sometimes you just think certain shit is normal because you're just a kid and you're not thinking about it. You're not an adult. You're just like, oh yeah, everybody can just do, this is just a thing. So before, like, and this would happen all the time, and I told my mom, hey, do you ever remember me like doing, and she goes, yes, I remember that. And I told her, and she believes me, you know. And this is like before all this like new era with her and all of that and the dementia. She confirmed to me, yes, you would like do it all the time. You would lay down in bed and you'd have your hand in the air. And she told me I would tell her what I was doing with the colors, like it was normal. And obviously she didn't tell me any different. So beautiful. This one is Dulce Vita. This is the one I've been using the most. Let's bring this mascara to the bottom lash line because this eye is very incomplete. So I can do that. I can still do it. And what's so funny is, so I did a favorites video. I was talking about Lumify because my fear, and it's been a thing where I've been so scared that something's wrong with my eyes. There was a forum that literally had everything that I can see, feel, do, and all of that, like with the lights and the colors and all that and the balls. And I just like, oh my gosh, I found people who are literally describing what I'm doing, what I can see, everything that I have said. And I was like mind blown. I remember reading it like so late at night, like, oh my gosh. And I told Glenn, like, this is it. Like, there's other people. My fear has been that there's been something wrong with my eyes. I'm gonna like go blind or something weird or whatever. Every single optometry appointment that I have made every single year, because I wear contacts, so I get a yearly exam, I'm always asking the optometrist different just things about my eye. Whenever they ask, oh, do you want to pay the extra fee for the scan and this type of picture for the, yes, I want it. I'm buying it. Yes, I want it. Because I'm just like, I want to know the health of my eye, what's going on. Last year, the optometrist says, oh my gosh, probably have some of the healthiest eyes I have seen in such a long time. And when he said that, I'm okay, you need to stop being psycho over your eyes. And in my head, maybe I should ask him about like these colors and stuff. I was like, should I just ask him? I didn't because I chickened out. So then this year, I had my optometry appointment and I felt very comfortable with her. And I was asking her about Lumify and is it good for every single day, blah, blah, blah. Are there any harmful effects? Then I'm asking her about the health of my eyes. She's like, your eyes look great. What's so weird is my eyes used to be minus 1.50. Then one was like 1.25. It just started like slowly improving. Now both my eyes have improved and I'm at a 1.0. I'm almost at 20/20. That's very strange for me to think like, okay, there's something wrong with my eyes. I asked her a million questions about using makeup, the cons of it, if anything can help, like anything speed up or create any issues, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, like the normal, wash your eyes, make sure you thoroughly clean them, all these different things. But then I said, screw it, I'm gonna have the balls and I'm gonna ask her about these colors and all that. And I said, because I wanted to know from a professional. And I said, okay, I said, I have one last question and I don't want you to think like I'm weird or strange. And she looked at me, she's like, now I'm really intrigued. And she's like, ask me. And she just, because she could see it on my face, I said, okay. And this is how I told her. I said, I don't want you to feel like, I don't know, like I'm just weird. And I was just so nervous and very self-conscious, but I just did it because I did feel like very good vibes from her. And I felt like she wasn't judgmental at all. And let's go into something else. Hold on, let me find something. I've been obsessed with the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better Setting Spray with hyaluronic acid. I just feel like it keeps my skin so nice and plush and moisturized. As far as longevity, I honestly don't know, but I feel like it just sets everything really beautiful. And my skin just looks very healthy. That's all I can say. I feel like it looks plump. This is going to be the end of the video too, because I know I'm talking so much, but I can go on to like another video and talk about it. I told her, I said, I see these dots and they're different colors. And she's like, oh, and I can change them. She's like, oh. And then she's kind of like smirking, like this is interesting. And I can wave my hand. I said, I can change the colors and they come across. I said, are those considered floaters, or are those this or that? And I'm asking her all these things because I thought it's like a floater or something in the back of my eye, whatever, who knows? And she's like, yeah, no, those aren't floaters. What colors, all these things. And I'm explaining, she's like, yeah, no. And I said, and my eyes are totally healthy. She goes, yeah, you almost have 20/20. Your eyes very healthy. You come every single year. Like I've seen like it's great. Like my eyes are really healthy. And then I said, I just don't want you to think it's like, I don't know. And I'm like, okay, well, like getting ready to leave. She goes, wait, I want to ask you a question. She's like, so you can just bring these colors? And I said, yeah, I like use my mind and I can change the colors and all these different things. I could feel it. I can bring it into a ball. I can do it. I said, I can do it during the day, but it's very hard. Nighttime's the easiest because obviously it's dark and like you almost have like a clean palette, but you can do it during the day. You just have to concentrate more and you have to just look and all these things. And she's like, yeah, I think that's called a gift. And she's like, that's really cool. You can do that. And she didn't judge me at all. And I was really happy and relieved because I just felt that from her. Like, I feel like she was a good person to ask. That's where I'm going to end right there. Because now I'm getting like a little bit like, you know, like a little bit embarrassed or shy just because I'm being so open and honest with you guys, which I always have been, but just not with this sort of topic. So yeah, on that note, this is the end of the video. I hope you stay subscribed. I promise you, these are just things that I can't control. I can't explain. I've said it in the last video, I have a beautiful relationship with God, and I do, and all those things. And I think this is like just something that's just separate of that, or I don't know. I do believe in spirits and all those things and whatever, but like energy and all that, I don't know. I think it's like separate, right? Or something. Things I just can't explain. And I wish I could. And I don't know if anybody else can do this or has certain things that they can do. Let's see if I have any more comments before I exit out. Just like super sweet ones. Let's end on a good note too. And again, anybody who I was like talking about the comments, it is not to put them down or switch the, or like talk crap. As you guys know me, if you truly know me, like my heart is so open. Like I don't like to start shit or drama. I like no problems because I have like real life stuff going on. So it's like, I'm very unproblematic. I don't want drama. I don't want drama in my real life. I can't stand that. That's like my pet peeve. To give my insight and opinion, which again, we're all adults, so I'm pretty sure you guys realize that. So I have Danielle Johnson, put the vlogs on this channel, bring on the cooking videos, Q&As, beauty, cleaning videos, grocery hauls, everything. Love you, Lizzy. I love the real shit videos. Thank you so much. They're all coming. I have a Costco video I filmed a couple weeks ago, so hopefully you guys will like that, and like an empties video, but like this is before my whole like announcement and I just feel like a little bit more free, but I can still do it. I still want to post them. Andrea says, you have such a big heart. You've been through some shit these past few years. You need to give yourself more credit, baby girl. This is the comment I was like kind of tuning into, where they were like how I don't give myself credit, which I really don't, but I will. Thank you for being raw. I'm loving and enjoying this, Lizzy. God bless. God bless to you too. And always leave everything in God's hands, for sure. Amen to that. And my heart goes out to everybody who has dealt with any situation with dementia and all these things and Alzheimer's. It's definitely very, very hard. Just want to send my heart out to everybody who's currently dealing with it as well. Remember, just keep going and take it a day at a time, because you can't live too far in the future, because then you're going to eat yourself out. I just said eat yourself. Eat yourself up. I'm keeping it in the video. You're gonna eat yourself up. Oh my God, I really said that. Okay, sorry, I got super embarrassed. Let's have a grape. Let's bring it together. You're gonna eat yourself up, and it's not healthy. Oh my gosh, I've literally been like cry laughing. I had to stop the camera. All right, guys, I love you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah.